Alright, so today's video is going to be on the Streamlight Stylus Pro. It's going to be on my experience with this flashlight. And I'm going to be straight up and honest with you guys, I haven't really had a super great experience with this. I have friends and people I know on Instagram and in person that have really had great experience with this light. This is like one of their favorite lights that's just minimal and just does what they need, throws a good amount of light. And I'll just start off. So right now I don't have the specs, and honestly I don't think that many people really care for the specs. I think it's more important that I just show a comparison shot. So for the size, I'm going to use a Spyderco PM2 because many people have this knife. So it's around the same length when the PM2 is closed, as you can see. Then I don't think that matters, but there, as you can see, it's around the same length when the PM2 is closed. So this takes up a good amount of room in your pocket. It's pretty long. It uses 2 AAA batteries, and it throws out a 64 lumen. It throws 64 lumens out. You can see there. On the end, here's the push button tail cap. So I just got a text. So yeah, so it's easy to use. What else can I say? It has a pocket clip, of course, and I believe this is made of aluminum, and it has a black anodized finish or some paint. I'm not sure. So anyway, the way you put batteries, you just twist this part off, the part that has the button and the pocket clip, and then inside, of course, you have your 2 AAA batteries. And you just put them in there and twist it back on. Nice and tight, and there you go. Okay, so I'm gonna get onto my opinions of this. So this light is, for what it is, it's a really nice minimal everyday carry light. It's gonna be around the same size as any of the pens that you carry. I guess it has a pretty good amount of grip on it that you can use this comfortably, looking out through the night, trying to stay out of trouble. And yeah, that's what it's good for. But my experience with this, all the bad things come from the pocket clip. But first I'll talk about one of the first issues I had, is that on my Streamlight Micro, on my Microstream, I also had the same problem with the button, where it took too much pressure to push the switch. And what I did for them to make the push lighter is I put some pieces of some thicker cardstock, just put some under the button and under this, so that it's closer in contact to this, so it's more of it makes the amount of weight that you need to push on this button a little better. And still, pushing it to go on momentary, on a constant on, takes a lot. You can see it just, but if you hit it fast, I guess you got it. There you go. There's that issue, but it's not that big of a deal, because when I use this light, it would be on momentary. Just I'm searching through, find my way in the night. Okay, so I'll get to the biggest issue, which is the pocket clip. So my first issue with the pocket clip is, even though it carries deep, it's nice for that. This part of the pocket clip, it sticks out too much, and it's a little sharp, so that's why when I'm clicking the button for momentary on, kind of hurts, kind of stabs into it, so you have to adjust the way you grip it. And not only that, the fact that this sticks out so much, when it's in my pocket, it would grab onto things, and then it would just come out of my pocket, come loose, and it'd be on the floor, and I'd have to look for it, and that's just annoying. So that's one of the things. And then with that, with the clip snagging onto things, another thing that would happen is that this whole clip part, it would come off of the light, and then I lost that for the longest amount of time until my cousin, he came and he found it. So I think for like 2 months I was just carrying this light in the pocket. And for me, since I mostly go out in, or for these days I mostly go out in basketball shorts just when I'm going around doing errands, it's not the most comfortable light. It's just like a long thing. Yeah, I know that's what she said, but it's true. It's not very comfortable in my pocket, honestly, in my basketball shorts. But I don't think most of you just go out in basketball shorts. That's just me, maybe. And then, so yeah, there's that issue with the pocket clip. It would snag, fall out of my pocket, or the pocket clip assembly would just come off. And I'd have to put this light in straight into my pocket. So what I did to fix that was I put Loctite on it, so now this is just right on there. I can't take it off. I mean, I suppose I could try using an amount of force, like a heavy amount of force, but right now I don't want to do that. So yeah, I just keep it on like that. So I started carrying it like that, and I noticed that this pocket clip, it just bent out, so there's that dead space there. So it doesn't really clip on really tight unless I'm wearing pants or something with a really thick seam, and that's not very often just because it's so hot in here. Excuse me, it's so hot here in California. So yeah, that's the issue that I have. Honestly, if this light, I guess if it had a better pocket clip, then it would be fine for me, but it doesn't, so that's why it doesn't see a lot of pocket time. But what I do for this so that I can carry it or have it generally like on me, just so that in case I might need it, I'll just keep it in my backpack and I'll leave it inside the sheath that it comes with. You see this nylon sheath that it comes with. It's a simple nylon sheath. It's not the best quality. It's just one long strip of nylon that they sewed at this part, I believe. Yeah, they just sewed here, and then they sewed the belt loop. I've never put this on my belt loop. I guess it would work fine. It's just I don't particularly like. I don't wear. I don't have a belt on at all times, so I don't really use it like that, and I think it looks a little weird. So I just keep this inside my backpack right here, and then I just keep it next to my first aid kit, and that's how I carry it. So in case I need it, just do that and then take it out, and that's how I use it. That's how I keep it. So would I recommend this? And personally, it's hard to say, because like people that I know have had really good experiences with it, but me personally, I wouldn't recommend it for myself. I guess I could say, I don't know if that's a thing, but that's just how it was for me. I never really ended up carrying this a lot, and I bought this with the intention to replace my ThruNite Archer 1A. I have had Streamlight products before. I had the Microstream, like I said, but after I moved on to the ThruNite, I gave that to my brother and he lost it. But I really did like the Microstream, and I think I might want to get one just so that I have a light that I can actually carry on me. But as this one is, I don't think I can recommend it. But if you don't like that, I mean, you can find some other review. There's plenty of reviews out there talking good things about it, but this is just my experience, so just your mileage may vary with this. So anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble about this for like 10 minutes. If you like what you see, just give me a like, favorite, subscribe if you want to see more. If you want to see gear pictures, EDC stuff, check out my Instagram at HansBoyardee, HansBoyardee, and you can follow me there. I'm really active on Instagram. I use that. I comment on there a lot, and if you have any questions, just put it there, and I'll be sure to get back to you as quick as possible. Sorry about that. Anyways, again, thanks for watching. Peace.